you're familiar with the music. A.J. Frost. Tell you what, man, tried to get a shot of A.J. Frost and Nick Fury. You know, I really don't know where you buy your scales from, but these guys have got to be at least 385 pounds together. I've done a good job tonight helping you keep the time, and you just ain't got a good scale at all. Go ahead.
That's a lamb so we can see what we're doing here.
That's a lamp. Is that what you said?
A lamp so blind people can see, not in the dark.
Well, you know we're on a tight budget here. You're beginning to sound like my old friend Gene Restaino talking about our budget in American pro wrestling. Knowing that there is no no cash in the piggy bank. And I tell you what, I want to talk to Bill White. Bill, how about earlier tonight, you guys might be looking for a rematch.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know what the referee was doing in the middle of that match. He had no business being there. You know, he just stumbled off into that thing and then turned around and disqualified me. For what reason?
I think that the argument, and you can watch the tape, what have you, is he's stating that you pulled him into the path. But, you know,
I never laid a hand on the man. If you watch the tape, I want you to verify that I did not put my hands on that referee.
Are you simply saying that the referee is a klutz and he fell into the way?
I'm positive that's exactly what happened to him.
That is very possible because, you know, sometimes, we got high risk coming up. Dive by Nick Fury. Sometimes we don't have very good background checks when we hire our employees here.
Well, I think they better choose some more checking, because what you see in this ring right now with a team like this Wicket and A.J. Frost, the Freak Daddy, you never know what's going to happen. And then you got Nick Fury with the karate kicks and things that he uses. You know that he can hurt somebody.
You know, Nick Fury and A.J. Frost rejoining tag team have teamed together before in the past. At one time, former tag team champions, juvenile delinquent James Drake face first into a knee of A.J. Frost.
Well, that's part of being a tag team. You know where your partner's going to be.
You know, Bill, what would you guys do if you had to, and you might have to face these guys later on down the road. How do you face
A.J. Frost and Nick Fury? Well, first off, I'd slow the match down. Because once you slow the match down and you keep them on the mat, they ain't got nothing to go for. They're high flyers. And high flyers in this, around me, it just don't work. You know that. I hold them down.
Yeah, Bill White stating the best way to beat these guys is to ground them.
That's exactly right. And these guys has been like a tornado ever since the bell rang. And they have gone at it hammer and tongs ever since the opening bell. And it just, you know, remains to be seen of how much time before they wear themselves out.
Well, I tell you what, I think that they don't wear themselves out because in a tag team match, in a singles match, they got to make sure they hit what counts because it expands a lot of energy to do these high-risk moves.
You better believe it does. And you got to know where your partner is, knowing where he is at all times. Your partner, on the other hand, has got to be able to back you up for what you're doing in there. He's got to be able to be in this corner to make that tag.
All right, Wicked, somewhat of a, it looks like a head scissors, but applied from behind with the arm.
It looks like it's a variation of a quarter Nelson with an arm bar.
Either way, he's got him squeezed in a bad way. Got the head and the arm and the upper body all trapped in one trap.
Well, there you go. Look at Nick Fury jumping in there trying to, why is he needs to be outside that ring.
I think Fury's saying there might be a choke going on.
I don't think so. It doesn't look to me like there is even a possibility of a choke.
All right, Wicked now with a knee onto the arm, and James Drake tags in. What have we got here? Double team coming up. No, a senton right across the arm. That's
working on the biceps of that arm.
That's right.
When you work on them biceps, that means that man's not going to be able to use that arm very much more.
Can't win a match with one arm, can you?
I have yet to see one arm banded in there.
You know, I tell you what, the way he hit that move a while ago reminded me of Eduardo Carpentier, former world heavyweight champion. We used to see him cut flips on the guys like that. And when you hit like a move like that, your entire weight goes on to wherever it makes contact.
Well, the pressure in today's world is what, 14 pounds per square inch? Now, if you got 250 pounds coming down in a small area, I'm sure that 250 pounds in, say, 12 inches is a whole lot harder and worse. Good move by A.J. Frost. A reverse neck breaker.
Right,
AJ's down also, not knowing where he's at.
Both men need a tag. Both men need a tag, and Wicked is tagged in, and Frost needs to tag Fury.
That's exactly right. Notice the first thing that Drake did is he cut the ring off, not allowing A.J. Frost to get over there and make that tag. Now this manager's working A.J. over in those ropes. I can't see exactly what he's doing to him, but A.J. needs to make that tag in the worst kind of way, Dan.
You know, A.J. just took a double shot from the back and from the front. Two kicks combined into one.
Yeah, I saw that. But also that so-called manager out there on the outside, I don't know what his advisory capacity is.
Myself, I don't know either, Bill, but they call this guy Pimp Daddy D. Back when you was in the NWA, he never had any pimps running around.
The only pimps I ever seen were out there driving them Cadillacs and Continentals with them big wheels on the back of them, those little dangly things in the front, and a bunch of hoes hit there in the street.
Sounds like you've done business with them.
I ain't never done any business with them, don't need to.
Okay, I was just asking, you know, for the record.
On the record or off the record, I don't need no hoes like that.
All right. Wicked has a...
Charlie might.
Is that true?
What's that?
He was asleep, if you haven't noticed it. He just want to know if you ever dealt with any Pimp Daddy D's before.
Yeah, quite a few of them. In my 40 years of promoting wrestling, I used to be big on managers, and I had everything except Pimp Daddies.
Okay, all right, we got an arm breaker. Neil Nitro has gone down. Amongst this confusion, I don't know how he's just got knocked down, but this is probably going to warrant a disqualification, some kind. Frost with a kick and a running knee, almost like a knee lift.
Tried for a knee lift. One of those knee lifts that famous rubber man used to use.
Johnny Walker, that is.
It's Johnny Walker. He was famous for that knee lift.
Also later on known as Mr. Wrestling 2.
Correct. I've wrestled him both as an Indian rubber man when he was in Tennessee. I wrestled him as Mr. Wrestling number 2 when he was with Tim Woods. And I'll tell you, both men were very, very agile and very great in that ring.
We've got a double team coming up here. Drake is barely slammed. Fury with a splash. 1, 2. All right, we've got the ball. I don't think Charlie caught that. But
Who is that in that ring? Broken arm.
referee Ernie Simmons.
What's he doing in there?
Don't know.
The referee, Nick Fury, yeah, I mean, he...
I don't know what Ernie Simmons is doing in there. Oh, we got a cane to the back. Ernie Simmons saying, stop it, cut it out. He's an interim official.
He has no official capacity in this match that I know of.
That's true.